Hi guys, today we are going to learn how to create a Flappy Bird game using Scratch. This will be a two-part of video series. Before we start, let me show you how to play this game. Before we start, I need you to type in this website. Once you reach the page, if you have an account, you may sign in. If you don't have an account, you may just start creating. But I will encourage you to have an account, so after you've done your project, you may just save your file on the cloud and wait for the next video. After you log into your account, you may just click on Create. And you will see a blank Scratch project page. To start this project, we need to get ready with the image of Flappy Bird and the pipes. You may download it from Google, but to make it easier, here is a link that I had prepared for you guys. You guys may download the image of the Flappy Bird and the pipes in it. Once you type in the website, and you will reach this page, and you will see there are a few Flappy Bird image and also the image of the pipe here. So you may just download it. And also the pipes. Once you download it, back to the Scratch page. Once you download the Flappy Bird image, upload it as a new sprite. You may just click on Upload Sprite and choose the Flappy Bird image. For the original sprite, you may just click on it and remove it. After you've done it, you may just click on the Flappy Bird sprite and get all the blocks that we need to make the Flappy Bird to fly upwards or downwards. Also, we need to create a variable called gravity, which will pull the Flappy Bird downwards. So we need to get all these blocks that we need. Once you get it out, you may just combine them together. And you may set the value for the gravity. Just type in inside the column. Once you've done it, you may just press on your space key and these blocks will start to function. And when you start to press your up arrow key, the Flappy Bird will start to fly upwards. Now we need to add in these blocks so we can make sure that no matter where does it stop at the previous game, when we click on the green flag, it will always go back to the original position that we set before. So we may choose a starting point for it and we can type in the value of X and Y based on the position that we choose into the blocks. And now we can give it a try on it. When we click on the green flag, it will come back. When you press the space key, and it will start to fly downwards, and we press the up arrow key and it will fly upwards. And no matter where we stop it, we try to click on the green flag and it will come back. To make our bird motion to look much better, we can add some extra costume for Flappy Bird. You may just type in the Google link drive before and download the another custom for it.
You may just download it.
Once you download it, back to your Scratch page, click on Custom. We may upload the custom for it. So in here, you can actually see the motion of the Flappy Bird that flapped its wing. But seems the size is a bit different, so we have to adjust for it. Try to make all the size to become similar. And now you can see the size of the Flappy Bird is perfectly same. And we go back to the code part. Now we need to add in these blocks so that it will change the custom every time in a period. Next costume, and change in every 0.09 second. And now we can give it a try. We can see the Flappy Bird is flapping its wing, and in this way it will look much more better. After we're done with the Flappy Bird part, and we will start to code for the moving pipes. Same as the previous step, we need to upload the image of the pipes and also as a new sprite. And since the size of the pipes is too small, then we can change the size by typing the value at here. Also, you may see that the distance between the pipes is too small, and it's a bit difficult for our Flappy Bird to pass through it. So we may change the distance between it in this way. Try to move it upwards a bit. Okay. And bring it to the middle. Okay. And now it's look much more better. Now, in order to let the pipes move from the right to the left, we need to use these blocks, and we may give it a try. We should use change x by -5. And from here you may see that the pipes is actually moving towards left. But in this game, we will not just need only one pipe of it. We need this pipe to come out continuously throughout the game. So in order to make more pipes, we need to create a new variable called clone pipes. And we need to take out all these blocks to let our pipes to move and also clone itself continuously throughout the whole game.
Once you take it out, you may just combine it together. A clone of myself. You need to take out all these blocks.
And from here, we will set a location for the clone pipe to come out. So we have to choose the X position that we want, which is start from the start of the page, and which is around 250. So we type in the value of X. And for the Y position, we want it to have random position of the holes. So we will put these blocks in it, pick randomly from -70 to around 90. -70, key in the value, we type in the value to 90. And we need to repeat it until the clone pipes reaches the end, and we have to check the value for the X position at the end of the page, which is around -244. So we'll type in the value -240, and once it reaches the end, so we want it to change its X position, which means it will keep moving to the left until its X position is smaller than -240, and when it reaches the end, the clone pipes will delete itself.
And we're not gonna use these blocks again, and also these blocks. Let's put it on it.
And we give it a try by click on the green flag. Since the pipe is keep on cloning itself without a period, so we have to give it a period, which is every 2 seconds, and clone itself by 1 time. So you can have a look. The pipe is actually cloning itself and having the same distance between each other. For the Flappy Bird part, we also need to change when the space key press to the blocks when green flag click. So when green flag click, the Flappy Bird can actually move together at the same time with the pipes that create. But seems, even though the pipes is able to move and Flappy Bird is also able to fly, but when it touches the pipes, there's nothing happen. So we need to code for another program that when the Flappy Bird touches the pipes, and we have to stop the game. So in this way, we need to take out these blocks and the Flappy Bird sprite. If the Flappy Bird touching pipes, then we have to stop all and we give it a try. When Flappy Bird touch the pipes and the game is actually stopped. But before we end for this part 1 video, let's make our game look better. We can make a moving background. We may choose a background by click on the icon that showing us choose a backdrop. So we may choose a background, blue sky. Since the background that we choose is unable to move, so if we want it to move, we have to create a new sprite. By click on paint, we have to pull the picture of this background to sprite 1 and delete the original wall backdrop. Once you've done it, get back to the code part and you have to change the X position and Y position both to 0, so we can keep the whole background at the middle. Since the background is still unable to move, so we need to click on the sprite and take out all these blocks and green flag click. Also, we have to create 2 new variables, which is X pose 1 and also Y pose 1, and bring out both blocks. So forever, go to X pose 1, Y pose 1. Change X pose 1 to -5, which is same as the speed that our pipes to move. X pose 1 is smaller than -480, and we set X pose 1 to 480, and we can give it a try. Seems the background is already covered our Flappy Bird, so we have to take out these blocks, go to and change this to the back layer and double click on it, and we can see that the wallpaper is moved to the back layer. We give it a try again. Seems that it's still some empty space that doesn't cover by the background, so we need to duplicate a new sprite, and same, we need to bring it to the middle, set X and Y both to 0, and you have to create another 2 new variables, which is X pose 2 and Y pose 2. Change everything to the second variable that we create. And you have to change the value of the set X pose 2 to 480 once the green flag is clicked, and you give it a try again. So you can actually see that the page is actually filled by the background that we set before, but there is still a blank space that didn't fill by the background. So we have to click on either one sprite. We go to custom, convert to vector, so we can enlarge it until it really fills the space between 2 backgrounds. And we come back and give it a try again. So you can actually see that the space is actually filled up perfectly. And your game is done and ready to play. That's the end of this video. Hope you like it and enjoy it. Remember, this is just the first part of making Flappy Bird game. In the next video, we will learn how to make our Flappy Bird game more interesting by keeping scores and also control the Flappy Bird with the human sound. Remember to watch them here, and let's continue to learn together.